I'd like to wish a good morning to all of you. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, and that's mostly because I've been out here working on a different project. This isn't my land, but it's a place where I'm going to be staying for a little while and doing some work. There's, I believe, 35 acres here. Placed this culvert in a ditch that was dug in the driveway already and laid down some gravel for it. Did the end treatment with the rocks there. I've put in a couple of trees over there. I've got my little camper sitting here on the property, and we've been working away on this place. I'll walk you through a few more things here. We got some tree stumps over there and some manure, leftovers of the manure pile sitting up top here. I'm gonna go walk over there past the water tanks. The water tanks were put in already when I got here, and we have some irrigation and some house water here. I'm going to pause this and take you over there and walk you through the rest of it. So here we are again, back over here, kind of by the water tanks here. There's the water tanks right there. And coming back around, there's those tree stumps. And we get back down over here. There were some swales here that were established. Well, they're terrace swale sort of things. I guess they weren't built specifically with measured contours or anything, but I've planted some stuff in them, and they've been well taken care of by the owner here. And I'm building a hugelkultur right down this edge here. That's gonna take up some of the extra water here and be good for that. The only part I've got done of it is down towards the bottom there. It's not completely done, but we're getting there. Right down there you can see the little mini X where I'm working on a swale. We'll go walk down there and have a look at that too. There's a couple of trees over there that we put in, what was it, weekend before last, I believe. Hauled those over here on my dump bed and placed them with the help of the excavator. So, yep, I'll go over by the trailer there, or by the camper. So here's the little camper. Running solar here and propane. Got some Nanking cherries there and some dock and some Egyptian walking onions, and I've also planted some Jerusalem artichokes out here. Yeah, we got getting started there. There's that manure piled up, getting ready to build into some more hugelkultur over there once I haul in some more branches. And see, nothing really special about that, I don't suppose. There's Miss Vena. I'm using all the water is gravity fed here. I've got that running into that hugelkultur over there, keeping it nice and moist. And over there behind the trees, there's going to be a jalapeno of sorts going in over there. I'll show you the hole I've dug for that here in a few. And there's going to be a big hoop house going in down there. We'll walk a little further and show you the highlights. This here is where the hoop house is going to go in. We got the little mini X. We'll strip off the topsoil from the lower portion of this and pile it all up on the lower side here to be used later. And just terracing it off and working my way across. A little bit later we can use the tractor and the blade over there to, once we got this flattened out enough to get the tractor on it, we can use that to clean up this edge and clean up the terrace a little bit that the hoop house is going to go on. Yep. we'll go over there by the Wallapini and give you a view of that. Here we are over at the Wallapini. The hole for the Wallapini anyway. This was quite a fair bit of digging with that little bitty tractor, or that little bitty excavator, but we finally got her done up. Took quite a while to do that, but it's to be expected. The pad was done by a local guy with a excavator, bigger excavator or bulldozer, I'm not sure which. And this property goes from the road up there, about within this camera shot, and comes down this valley about on a line like this. It's within the frame, and comes on down the valley over that direction and goes on down the valley a little bit over there. I'll give you a view of the rest of the property here in a second. I just purchased this tractor last weekend. Purchased the tractor and a blade. The tractor needs a little carburetor work. It runs pretty good. Just needs a little carburetor work, and I need to get one of the swivel joint on this blade freed up. It needs. I've been working it, trying to get it freed up. Hopefully, we'll get that taken care of here pretty soon and have a working tractor. But for right now, I'm going to walk out to that point over there and show you the rest of the property. So, starting from looking back up there at the main pad and zone 1, we're coming back out here pretty directly into zone 5, down into this valley is on this property. Goes in a property line is kind of goes right along through there, right about. Comes back up on the other side of the valley over there and comes along the edge of the top there, and then right back over there where that little road is, that little road that you can see, the property line drops back into the valley and comes across over there and back up this way, right about through there, and comes back up here and goes back up over to the main pad over there. So right now I'm gonna walk right over there and show you the view around the corner and have a look at the lower pond and the bottom valley there. So here we are down by that road that marks the lower edge of the property there, the top part of which. The property line comes down just below that pond there and across, and then follows back up on a line kind of like this, and goes back up over to that little pile of dirt from the test hole that we were just standing beside a minute ago. And there's the portion of the property that I just showed you, and this is that lower valley. You can see there's one trail cut in across that side. It's not quite wide enough for a ATV. It's in pretty poor repair. That dam down on this side is broken. It has a crack through it. The overflow is placed up high, and the dam didn't have enough freeboard to account for the compaction that happened in it, so dam failed and washed through. We'll be working on rehabilitating that and several other projects around here. There's another road right here under me, right below me, that comes in off the neighbor's property. It was probably established a long time ago. Once again, not quite big enough for an ATV. And it goes down to the bottom where there's a triple point right there where the three valleys come together, and there's a definite wet spot there that we'll be working on. But otherwise, this valley is dry. We get a couple of big storms during the summer that this valley might get some water in it, cause the erosion that you can see in there, the steep-sided gullies. We're going to work on repairing that. Yep. This is Jeremy with Permanence Erosion Control. Sparky Plug Clean, signing off. Big, inspiring new project. There's my spirit animal. Right about now, she'll probably pop a squat.